Hello, my dear students and my dear friends. It's your Magdalene ma'am from Waige College of Engineering. And now, the topic that we are going to discuss today is about recommendations. It comes under Part B question. The title of the paper is Technical English, and the subject code is HS8251. So, basically, we know certain things about recommendations. And main point is the clue points. Whatever topic you are going to focus on, for that, what you need is clue points or gist. And using that clue points and gist, you can write the recommendations, and you have to start the sentence where it is recommended plus to plus verb plus the remaining part of the sentence. This is how you can frame the sentences. So now we'll see that in the next slide. So for example, when you say about recommendations, main thing is how to develop or how to enhance your future and how to improve yourself and how to come out from your problems. This is what we are going to discuss. So here when you say about recommendations, the main thing is about future enhancement. That is the major point. So we have to keep that in the mind. Using this, we have to create and we have to write the recommendations using our general opinions or suggestions. Okay, and main thing is you are giving some kind of remedial measures to this particular problem. Okay, then, and you can use two type of sentences here, two types mainly. And the first type is it is recommended that or it is recommended to, you can write, or else it is suggested that. Most probably we follow the first sentence pattern, that is it is recommended that. And main thing is analyze the problem or identify the problem, identify the causes, or you write the recommendations at last after identifying the main cause of the problem. So these are the four major points that you have to keep it in your mind. And especially, as I said in the beginning, you have to start the sentence pattern with it is recommended plus to plus verb and other part of the sentence. And for this, you see the question, write a set of recommendations for students for those who are appearing for the semester exams. So, semester exams, main point is, what is the main point you recall about that? That is, first thing, first clue point is, we know very well half an hour before you have to enter the hall. Next, you should have your ID card and hall ticket. Next one is you have to sign the attendance sheet. So these are the major things that you have to keep it in your mind, my dear students. And using this, we are going to write now. See here, half an hour before, how will you write this? See, you can start the sentence like this. It is recommended to enter the exam hall half an hour before. That's what you are going to write. And actually, I have given here as a note that how you need to write the sentence pattern. Better follow the first sentence pattern. It is recommended plus to plus verb plus other part of the sentences. So probably, so here it is recommended plus to plus enter, and the remaining clue point you are writing there as the other part of the sentence here. That is the major point. Likewise, you are going to write it for all the sentences here. See, for hall ticket and ID card, better you can use like this. It is recommended to take hall ticket and ID card without fail. So now you see the same note I have given here, sentence pattern, you have to keep it in your mind always. It is recommended plus to plus verb plus other part of the sentence. So here automatically it is recommended plus to plus verb plus hall ticket and ID code without fail. So now we'll move on to the next one. Sign the attendance sheet. So it is recommended to sign in the attendance sheet. So again the same format, and to sign is the major thing that you have to follow. You call this to plus verb as infinite verb. So now follow invigilator's instructions. Here also you need to write, you need to follow the same thing. As I said in the beginning, it is recommended to follow. So automatically you are using to plus verb, and remaining part you are using as invigilator's instructions. And now for the next one, handle the answer sheet carefully. Automatically you know how to write. So it is recommended to handle the answer sheet carefully. So attempt the easy questions first. So it is recommended to attempt the easy questions first. Okay, avoid unfair practices like malpractices, copying the paper, or doing some mischievous activities in the hall that you should not do. Right, it is recommended to avoid unfair practices, and so to avoid unfair practices. This is how you need to write, my dear students. And at last, complete exams in time, hand over answer sheets to the invigilators. Okay, so you can write it here. It is recommended to complete exams in time and hand over the answer sheets to the invigilators. So to complete to plus verb and other parts of the sentence, you are adding and you are completing the sentence pattern. Now we'll move on to the next one, that is second format. Write a set of recommendations that road users should follow to prevent and reduce road accidents and other things. So now again, follow traffic rules, avoid using mobile phones, don't drink and drive, conduct regular road safety awareness programs. First, when you take follow traffic rules, and next one is park your vehicle. And when you say it, follow traffic rules, you can write it is recommended to follow traffic rules. And next one, you can write like whenever you have don't drink and drive, you can write that as not to drink and drive. So I have given here, you can refer it as recommended not to drink and drive. Okay then, and like this you have to write the patterns. And here also I have given it is recommended to maintain vehicle, right? So it is recommended to provide services to maintain good vehicle condition. Okay, fine. And it is recommended to use what? That direction and what controllers carefully. That is so important. And now it is recommended to follow traffic rules and regulations. It is recommended not to use mobile phones while driving. It is recommended to conduct road safety awareness programs. It is recommended to park your vehicle at the stipulated time. It is recommended to renew driving license. It is recommended to maintain vehicles properly. It is recommended to do services for your vehicles regularly. And now the third one, write a set of recommendations to save water resources. So now we'll see some clue points here. Stop leakage of water from taps. Use minimum amount of water. Don't waste dirty water. Use dirty water to water plants and trees. Water your garden early morning. Okay, and you see here wash vegetables in a bowl rather than under taps. Don't leave the tap open when it is not in use. Don't waste water. Implement rainwater harvesting. So here again we start with it is recommended to stop leakage of water from taps. It is recommended to use minimum amount of water for bathing, and it is recommended not to waste dirty water. And likewise, you can move on to the next one. Write a set of recommendations to avoid air pollution. Okay. See here, use all renewable resources for industrial and domestic purposes. Use genuine and clean fuel and prevent spewing out toxic gases. Do not discharge sewage and industrial effluents to the water resources. So for the first one, you can write it is recommended to use renewable resources. As I said, you add to and you add use all renewable resources and you start the sentence pattern where it is recommended. Okay. For the next one, it is recommended to use clean fuel. So again, you are using the first sentence pattern here. You can go through this. The next one, it is recommended, as I said, when you have do not, you have to change that to it is recommended plus not plus to plus verb. This is how you have to write. So it is recommended not to discharge sewage to the water resources. So this is how you have to write, my dear students. Conduct various awareness programs, use proper recycling process, prepare fertilizers using animal waste, and use proper dustbins. The first one, as we know in the previous slide, we add to plus conduct. And it is given here. Now next one is, it is recommended to use proper recycling process. The next one is, it is recommended to prepare fertilizers using animal waste. So like this, you can try, my dear students and my dear friends. So your suggestions are more important. So please use the slides and rightly practice well, so well. And keep up the spirit always. Cheer up, my dear students and my dear friends. Thank you all once again.